What is up, guys? Del Boy here. So it's looking likely that the WBO World Heavyweight title fight between Joseph Parker and Hughie Fury is going to be on ITV pay-per-view. This is what a lot of the rumours are indicating. It is also listed on BoxRec as ITV pay-per-view. And I have to say, considering ITV box office's start in the UK, you can't imagine this fight doing very well on pay-per-view. At the moment, ITV pay-per-view have only had 2 pay-per-view shows. The first one was Chris Eubank Jr. versus Reynold Quinlan, and the second one was Chris Eubank Jr. versus Arthur Abraham. And I'm not sure what the numbers were like for the Abraham fight. I've not heard anything. But according to rumours, and they were only rumours, according to rumours, the first Eubank pay-per-view, it didn't do terrible, but it didn't do particularly well. And Eubank Jr. has a bit of a profile in the UK because of his family, because of his dad. And he does have a big following. And for that to do what it did, which is apparently around 60 to 70,000 pay-per-view buys, you can't imagine, I just can't fathom Joseph Parker versus Hughie Fury doing very well on pay-per-view. I just can't see it. I mean, we've seen the rumours, well, not rumours, for the ticket sales for this fight, and they're not going well. So why they're going to put this fight behind a paywall, I'm not entirely sure, because the demand is clearly not there. Yes, it's a heavyweight title fight, but the belt won't tell this fight alone. A lot of people have never really heard of Hughie Fury. That's a reality. You know, although he's Tyson Fury's cousin, a lot of people have never heard of him. And obviously the casual fan in the UK have never heard of Joseph Parker. So it would be a bizarre choice to put it on pay-per-view as far as I'm concerned. I can't see it doing very well. And you just have to look at the undercard as well. If they're going to put this fight on pay-per-view, then why not have some big names on the undercard? But, I mean, the co-main event, I believe, is Joe Murray versus Matty Fagan. I mean, that's not looking great. So maybe these are just rumours and it's not going to be on pay-per-view. But the reality is, there is still no confirmed TV station. I don't think I've not seen an official confirmation anywhere. So it's a bit, dare I say, unprofessional. You'd imagine for a heavyweight title fight that this would be sorted by now, but obviously the demand is just not there. You know. I mean, the reality is, in the UK, people see Anthony Joshua as a champion, and most people do worldwide. Joshua is a champion. So, to try and sell another guy from these shores as another heavyweight champion, it's not going to work, particularly when it's a guy like Hughie Fury, who's got no profile or no real fan base, apart from hardcores. So, yeah, if this goes on pay-per-view, it's a bit perplexing, you know, particularly when it's got a weak undercard, as it has so far. I just felt this fight would go on Box Nation, like I said in my prediction video, but for whatever reason, that's not happening, you know. And yeah, what do you guys think? Would you pay for this fight on pay-per-view? I certainly wouldn't. It's a fight I'd like to see. I think it's a good fight. It's a fight I'm interested in, but I'm not paying for it, you know. I could be earning £500,000 a year and I wouldn't pay for that fight. It's just not a pay-per-view fight. So yeah, what do you guys think? Are you paying for it? Would you pay for it? Or are you like me and just think that it's a ridiculous decision to have this on pay-per-view? And you'd have to say, if it is on pay-per-view, you have to ask yourself, who is advising ITV box office? Who's the guy advising them about boxing and what is pay-per-view and what's not? Because if ITV pay-per-view carry on like this, they're not going to be in the game for long. Because the 2 Eubank Jr. cards, although the first one was pretty okay, it wasn't a pay-per-view card no matter how you try and spin it. The second one wasn't a pay-per-view card by any means. So, and according to rumours, they didn't do very good numbers, and this is not going to do very good numbers. So, I question who is actually advising them on ITV box office, you know. I'd have to question that. But yeah, I mean, at the start of the year, when ITV Box Office was announced, a lot of people were really excited. A lot of people felt this is competition for Sky Sports and Matchroom. But the reality is, it's not been competition at all. It's been a non-factor, if we're going to be completely honest about it. So yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes open for news about this fight. Hopefully it's either on Box Nation or on ITV regular TV. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Peace.